Yes, respected youngsters, welcome you all. Congratulations for being regular for these Geetha and Ramayana classes along with common sense thought as well as our Vedic chanting. Welcome you. We really appreciate your gesture, regularity. Let us commit to this till we reach the ultimate destination. So to let us pray to the Lord to give us the ability, strength to consistently pursue this great work of studying our Shastras. Let nothing disturb us, deter us, distract us, deviate us from this knowledge gaining, life improving process. Right, friends? Now, we said already 6 things we do today are the common sense thought, Sankalpa, Sahanavatu mantra, then we have Vedic chanting, then Bhagavad Gita, 18th chapter, 37th mantra, Satvika Sukha, we talk about today, tomorrow day after the Rajasik Tamasika, and in the uh, Tulsi Ramayana, Vibheeshana telling the greatness of Rama to Ravana. Very good for all of us also to know, to develop Rama Bhakti, Rama Sharanagati, and to be blessed by the Rama for the Bhukti and the Mukti. Hmm. So, let us start our today's class with the first aspect of the common sense thought. In today's common sense thought, 5 things very quickly we go through. 2 minutes I'll spend on each one. Remaining, you think for yourself and gain more knowledge about it. First one is what? Key, without knowing, we cannot do. In the same way, knowing without doing also won't give us result. Therefore, how many things we know, though it is a fancying thing, a joyful thing, but as regards the result is concerned, it is only what we do that gives us result. Therefore, quickly, a day should come in our life wherein we start focusing more on doing along with knowing. Else, what will happen? We will say कि I तो so many things I know. स्वामी जी आपके गीता क्लास में आ रहा हूँ इतना चीज मैं जानता हूँ बट कोई फर्क ही नहीं पड़ा जिंदगी में. अरे जो करोगे तभी पड़ेगा ना फर्क. Whether it is your worldly successes also, whether it is spiritual also, if the knowing is not followed by the doing, the result will never come. So I know how to cook 10 items. So what? Your hunger will not go. Out of 10, even one cooking you do, one item cooking, then your hunger will go. Isn't it? I know 10 types of jobs to do. So what? One of them you do, then you get your livelihood, food, etc. है कि नहीं? So many of the times what happens is we gather information. First of all, though we don't even make it as a knowledge. Even if it is made, we miss this aspect of practice. Isn't it? Therefore, we don't get the result. So this is the first thing we have to talk to understand today. We must be a doer. Let us be the karta. Let us keep on doing the things required to be done for our any of the success. Like I know dharma, तो फायदा नहीं होगा. You have to do it. I know cycling, then drive cycle, then it will take you to destination. Isn't it? So first discussion we have done is about the practicality doing aspect of it. And without knowing you can't do. You know, there are some people in this world, throughout the life they don't know only. Therefore they don't even do it. There are some people like you and I know it a lot, but still we have not found the need or necessity or compulsion of doing to get the result. The ones who are wise are like they know important things and they implement those things and they enjoy successes everywhere. जिसको कुछ पता नहीं है he will also failure. बहुत पता है लेकिन कुछ किया नहीं है he will also be a non-successful failure. Understood? First point. Second is interesting. What is it? about us. It is a fact finding thing, it's an introspection. Not to find fault with you, not to blame you, not to blame me. I do it for myself, you do it for yourself. What is it is? Be attentive. First of all, we know very less. Second, even in that very less known thing, we know it very vaguely, not clearly, not perfectly. Third thing, even in that little thing known, what we practice is very less. And in what we practice also, our regularity, our sincerity, our commitment, and our application are so loose, dila dala. If that is our Vyaktitva or personality, then how can we achieve even small little things of the life? Then forget about the higher, greater goals in life, services in the world, services to the divine, and reaching the spiritual heights. वो तो सपने की भी बात नहीं है. We must know it. We know very less, and in that also we know very vaguely, not a convincing knowledge. And in that, what we do is very less. And in doing that also, there is no regularity, sincerity. Then what is the faida of it? Like this example of our class. Did you think about the glory of this class that every day we are spending 1 hour, 10 minutes in doing the common sense thought, in giving you the chance to do the Sahanavatu, chanting in front of you the great Veda mantras, and then studying that Bhagavad Gita Adbhuta, and then Tulsi Ramayanam earlier, we used to do the Upanishad also. Did we think about this program? Have you understood it? Then when will you be convinced about it? We don't know how much people तो don't know that there is some Gita class going on. और जिनको जानकार है जैसे आप लोग, you don't know completely that through this the Ishvara Krupa, the Daiva Krupa, the Rishi Krupa is going on happening on you. It is to mold you to such a greatest asset to yourself and the world at large. These satsangas, these classes on Gita Ramayana are to mold the entire cosmos, entire universe. With that sankalpa, with that Shuddha Buddhi, the Lord is making it happen through us. Such a sublime knowledge, such a glorious knowledge, such a redeeming knowledge. Direct. Bhagavan himself has given the knowledge. The knowledge of our own Shastras we are studying. The knowledge which is endorsed by the Rishi Munis through experience, that we are studying. But how many of us know the value of it? Even if we know how little we know. And therefore, how many of us come to class? And out of those coming, how many are coming daily, regularly, sincerely, seriously, with full application and commitment? And how many of us are doing the homework? If this is not done, how can Gita Mata bless us? How can Vyasa Bhagavan's blessings come? How can Krishna can bless us? How all the Gita Acharya's blessings will come to us? Bata? How are our Guru's blessings? They won't come. Example I told you. In the same way, about a husband towards wife. Where is he knows? How about the importance of wife, her greatness, her contribution? Little he knows and very little he accepts. Therefore, I also should reciprocate. Let me to give her so much love that throughout life she takes care of me. अब नहीं अब डेली लड़ते रहते गधे अनफॉर्चुनेट. How many of you the students know the glory of your schools and colleges and the teachers, the professors there? How much hard work they go through to study and teach you all these subjects? No, you don't know, therefore you are not interested. They are irregular, insincere. So do the subjects which you are taught. इतना पहुंच है उन subjects का. But do we know it? Very little. That also half-hearted. We don't know the God, we don't know the Hinduism, we don't know Bharat Mata, we don't know Sanatan Dharma, we don't know the Guru Mahima, we don't know the Devata Mahima, we don't know the Shastra Mahima, we don't know the parent, we don't know anything. We are stupid fellow, but we have this much of ego. So therefore change the thing. No, no maximum. Remember all of that and do maximum practice and with the full application and sincerity, then you get maximum benefit. Second thing I gave you, I can talk on this for 2 hours, but main data is given, you understand about it. Third one, very important is what? देखो, Third is what? When any goal is conceived, when any plan is made to reach it. Remember, till the goal is reached, you have not reached. Till the goal is reached, you have not reached the goal. Therefore, till the goal is reached, you cannot afford to stop your journey. Reaching the goal should be important. No reason should stop your journey en route. Like I have to go to Kedarnath, 14 15 kilometers. तो आई ट्रैवल 12 किलोमीटर्स. मैं इतना पहुंच गया हूं करके गर्व भी नहीं होना चाहिए. अब इतना पहुंच गया हूं फिर आगे नहीं बढ़ूंगा, ये भी गलत डिसीजन नहीं लेना है. बिकॉज इफ यू हैव गॉन देयर टू हैव भगवान दर्शन, only when you complete those 14 and a half kilometers, those final stairs or steps, then you enter into the sanctum sanctorium. Then only you'll have darshan of Bhagwan. Understood? No? Till you reach the goal, you have to do. You can't stop anywhere in between. And never claim that मैंने इतना किया. फाइनल पहुंच गए कि नहीं, दैट्स द मेन पर्पस. इतना किया, लाइक स्वामी जी आपके क्लासेस में आ रहे हैं, हम कुछ फर्क नहीं पड़ रहा. अरे वेर आर यू कमिंग एवरी डे, वेर आर यू स्टडिंग, वेर आर यू डूइंग साधना. 100% करो तो फल होता है वो. Isn't it like when you give an example of an electricity which is produced in some hydroelectric project? From there, how it has to through big wires and all has to come to the major substations and the big substation in your town. From there to your main lane, it has to come. From there, it has to come to the transformer in your own gully. From the transformer to your meter. From that meter to every connection. है ना? अब इतना करने के बावजूद भी at a one switch level, if the connection is little loose, only micromillimeter connection is reduced. Connection नहीं हुआ. You can say that अरे इतना वहां से यहाँ तक बिजली आया, इतना थोड़ा फर्क है तो क्या, तो फैन घूमना चाहिए, तो नहीं घूमता हूँ. उसको कनेक्ट करना ही पड़ता है. Even though that is very small, unless you do that, the whole thing, the electricity produced from there to here has no meaning. Or the bulb in the filament. बल्ब में जा रहा है बिजली बट फिलामेंट लूज हो गया, निकल गया मानो, विल द बल्ब ग्लो? इसका अर्थ यह है क्या कि आई हैव कनेक्टेड द बल्ब फिलामेंट प्रॉपरली, प्लग आल्सो इज करेक्ट, या देन द इलेक्ट्रिसिटी इन बिटवीन एनीवेयर इफ इट इज अगेन ब्लॉक्ड और डिस्टर्ब्ड, विल इट फ्लो right from the production unit till it glows the bulb in our house? The electricity has to continuously flow or not? Same way, when we start a journey, till we reach that sanctum sanctorium, we have to focus on doing and reaching, doing and reaching. Never ever in between for any reason get deviated or distracted or disturbed or feel arrogant and say इतना मैंने किया क्यों फल नहीं आया, पूरा फल आने तक करो. That's the meaning. फल आने तक करना is important, not इतना किया अभी फल नहीं आया. That is wrong thinking. फल आया क्या, नहीं, वो आने तक करो, बट इतना किया ना, फिर भी करो. कब तक करूं सर, फल आने तक, till the success comes. This is the third point, right? The fourth one is very essential and you must as a youngsters take note of it. You need it, isn't it? देखो, how much ever you may have goals conceived, how much ever we have means known, yet because we are so much impure in our heart, because so many lusts or passions or greeds or lazinesses or distractions, etc., we will not be able to work continuously on the path to reach to goal. Then what to do, Swamiji? There must be someone to whom we completely, unquestioningly, uncompromisingly surrender and give that person total right even to scold us and beat us and give us all the lashes. Because sometimes to conquer our own negatives in mind, we are not capable because it is our own mind. We are not capable. There was somebody we need, like the parents, the children. उनको चार पांच मारे तभी जाकर बच्चे सुनते हैं. Otherwise, in them the shaitanagi which is there, that they want to see TV, they want to play. Even though the exams are coming up, they don't want to study. They are like child. In like the Western country and the modern country of India also, when the parents are not allowed to scold the children, teachers are not allowed to scold, the grandparents are not allowed to scold, then the children will become pashu only. When they are at the pashu sthai, Unless the pashus are beaten and controlled, they don't listen, no? So the children, if they are not that way controlled, then they won't listen. Same way is our mind many times. Therefore, we must surrender to someone and get bashes from them, bangings from them. Then only we change. Second point, तुम लोगों के लिए क्या होता है? When you go to the age of 18, 19, you become arrogant. Because थोड़ा चीज तुम जान लेते हो ना, some intelligence, some काम, कुछ आ जाता है, उसके साथ more than that the horns will come. Seeing that you become so scary that your parents, your teachers, including me, don't dare to tell you. Okay? Can I dare to tell you? Ask you, why didn't you come classes today? Why are you not doing Gita chanting? क्या मुझे औकात हिम्मत है पूछने का आपको? Impossible. Who are you to ask me? You will ask me like that. I can't afford to get insulted. Therefore, I keep away. In many houses, you can see the parents suffer inside the mind but can never tell the children because children are so arrogant that instead of understanding, they retaliate only. Then what parents can do? Teacher will not suffer because he is not attached to the children, no students. उनके भलाई के लिए मैं कह रहा हूँ कहते सुने ना सुने मेरे को क्या फर्क पड़ता है. He will not care. But the parents have that attachment. Therefore, they suffer. They want to tell, but this fellow doesn't listen. Then what to do then? Maintain your ego, but don't take it for chance all the time. Ask the elders or parents sometime. All the ego side पे रख के, see, am I doing correct or not? Please correct. Like Arjuna and Krishna. We are studying Gita, na? Throughout life, Krishna and Arjuna were there. Ever Arjuna was in need of knowledge, ever Bhagavan Krishna had the knowledge. But did Krishna give that knowledge to Arjuna? No way. Arjuna was egoistic. Therefore, Krishna never took chance to tell. Arjuna, बोल तुम कौन हो तो मेरे को बोलने वाला? But when in the Yuddha Kshetra, Arjuna said, I am confused, I have nobody else, I am surrendering to you, you are my guru, I am disciple, please teach me. When in this way surrendered and asked, then the Jagat Guru Krishna brought out the Jagat Gurutva in himself and gave the essence of all Upanishads, all the Shastras in these 700 slokas. And our stupidity is what? First, we don't know. Second, we are so arrogant that we don't surrender. Third, if they tell, we don't listen. Fourth, we ourselves don't ask. Then how can we come out of our own negativities? When will we do our positivities? How can we achieve our goals? Socho, is it not? And there is another thing. Even though you are in a different mood of ego, one more thing is what? At least mind in mind, heart in heart. Have devotion to Krishna, have devotion to Vyasa, have devotion to Gita, and say like that in your own other fields also. Remember your boss or your company. Have that love devotion to them that they are giving me the salary and all that. At least out of that bhakti also, if we are committed to do the work, then we may come out of our negativities. Hana, my guru and my Lord has given this opportunity to me. So if I do it, they'll be happy. They'll bless me. If I don't do, they'll get hurt. At least that sentiment we must have, whether we talk to them or not. Neither sentimental devotion, nor the real surrender, nor the asking them, nor listening from them, and with our own ignorance, thinking that what we know is correct, and we don't know nothing, anything properly. In so many ways, if you have so many bacteria, fungus in us, how can we be healthy in our life of being happy or doing good or getting success? This is a third thing we are talking about. Okay. You know, the fourth thing it is. First, without doing will not get success. Second one is we know very less. That also very little. In that also we do less. That also there is no sincerity, etc. Third topic is still the reaching. We have to keep on working. Fourth one is to conquer our negativities. The need of this surrender. And the last but not least is, therefore, when you discuss with gurus and all, when you come to some positive convictions, once you are convinced, you do them. Again, don't give even a little chance to your mind. Because that mind with its vasanas, mind with its friendship with the indriyas, thousand things it will bring and defeat your intellect's conviction and see to it that you will not do what you are convinced about the positive things. Like if you understand Swamiji's class, I have to attend every day. Ruthlessly, you come now. That's it. Come what may, I'll attend. That intellectual ruthlessness, if you don't have, then immediately the mind and the indriyas will come. And they do so many gimmicks and tricks that you are repeated in this that you won't come to class. First thing the mind says is, this Swami doesn't know anything. He doesn't speak English properly. He doesn't know Hindi. There's so many other Mahatmas are there better than him. अरे फिर तो वहां जाओ ना, वो माइंड वो नहीं कहेगा. Mind only will tell that this Swami is useless. It will not tell that other Swami is useful. Let us go. Then I am very young. What is the need of Gita now? I am busy with my job, busy with my study. These are all the reasons. The final outcome of that is you will not come to the class. We gave chance to all of them. But if intellectually convinced and if you are ruthless, come what may, I'll go to class. Then you come. Then you get the chance to listen to this common sense thought, the Vedic chanting, the Gita, Ramayana. अब इतना benefits आपको मिल रहे हैं. You know it. You are convinced, but you give chance to the mind. You have to be ruthless sometimes. With your own self. Shut up, you mind. Don't suggest to me. I know. I am convinced about my good things. So many values and all of them we don't practice because we are not convinced. When we are not convinced, or even after conviction, when we give chance to the mind, etc., they make us compromised. And a person with continuous compromises it's a very worst life of achieving nothing. Yeah, not that youngsters are ignorant or stupid. They have wonderful ideas. They are noble. They all have very, very wonderful idea. But then the conviction is neutralized by the chance given to their friends, chance given to their mind and senses. They say घंटा सो जाते हैं. अब आज भोजन का टाइम हुआ है या दोस्तों ने बुलाया. Idea is what 2000 reasons will come from the mind. The purpose of all of that is to see that you don't come to class, to see that you don't study Gita at home, to see that you don't chant Gita sloka, to see that you don't respect your parents, to see that you don't go to the temple. Anything noble, your mind sees to it that you will not do that. And that mind, you love it. And the other side, that mind takes you to all the things with which you destroy yourself. And with all that, when you grow old, and then ask the mind, तूने मेरे को ऐसा क्यों करवाया? माइंड कहते मैं तो माइंड हूं, मैं बुद्धि नहीं हूं. बुद्धि था तुम्हारे पास, तुमने उसको क्यों यूज नहीं किया? And to you specially, you went to Swami, he lovingly shouting every day for 800 days, he taught to Gita and all. Why didn't you use your buddhi? The mind will escape. मैं तुमको टेम्प्ट कर रहा था, तेरा अकल कहाँ गया? I will also, when you comment saying, Swamiji, I will become like, what can I do? I gave you the best of the knowledge, advice of Gita, Upanishad, and Ramayana. If you have not practiced, what can I do? You suffer. Oh, suffering. See, at least learn the lesson for the next time. So, there are 5 things we discussed today. Very crucial. Think more about it. I gave you an idea. ओम परब्रह्मणे श्रुतिमात्रे समस्त ब्रह्म भक्ति योग धर्म विद्याचार्येभ्यो ऋषिभ्यो मुनिभ्यो गुरुभ्यो देवताभ्यो अस्मद्गुरुभ्यो नमः संकल्पः तेषां सर्वेषां कृपानुग्रहेण उपनिषदुक्त ब्रह्मात्मैक्य बोधेन अस्मिन् क्षणे एव कैवल्य मोक्ष प्राप्त्यर्थं श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराण इतिहास सन्तवाङ्मयोक्त साध्य साधनानुभव सिद्ध्यर्थं तत्रोक्त ऋषिमुनिगुरु देवता दर्शनानुग्रह अनुभव प्राप्त्यर्थं सनातन धर्मस्य वैदिक हैन्दव संस्कृतेः साक्षात् समस्त मन्दिराणाम् आश्रमाणां पुण्यदिव्य क्षेत्राणां विश्वविद्यालयादीनां भूभागादीनां पुनर्वाप्ति तेषु निरंतर शास्त्र अध्ययन अध्यापन उपासना यज्ञयाग साधना सेवा तपस्यादीनां द्वारा भारतवर्षस्य सनातन धर्मस्य बाह्याभ्यन्तर शत्रूणां शाश्वत रूपेण समूल निर्मूलनार्थं भारतवर्षे विश्वे अस्मात् क्षणात् आरभ्य वैदिक हैन्दव संस्कृतेः शाश्वत रूपेण सुसंप्रतिष्ठाप्त्यर्थं विश्वे मोक्षधर्म पुरुषार्थ प्रतिष्ठा द्वारा विश्व संरक्षणाभिवृद्ध्यर्थम् अस्यां कक्षायाम् आगतानां सर्वेषां विशेषतः युवानां संकल्पित सत्कर्मसु दिग्विजयार्थं तेषां हृदये परब्रह्म भगवद् देवता गुरुशास्त्र सत्संग साधना सेवा माता पितृ देश धर्म सनातन धर्म भक्ति सेवा दिनां द्वारा जन्म साफल्यार्थम अनेक शास्त्राणाम अध्ययन साधना प्रयत्न मध्ये शांति मंत्रोच्चारण वेद पारायणम ऋग्वेदः पंचमंडलस्य आरम्भः श्रीमद् भगवद्गीता अष्टादशोऽध्यायस्य अध्ययनं श्री रामचरितमानस सुंदरकांड अंतर्गत विभीषण कृत राम महिमा वर्णनम वयं सर्वे भक्ति ज्ञान विवेक वैराग्यादीनां द्वारा जन्म साफल्यार्थम जीवन विजयार्थम मोक्ष प्राप्त्यर्थम सनातन धर्मार्थम भारत वर्षार्थम विश्व कल्याणार्थं च करिष्यामहे. Now do the Sahana Bhavatu. Om. Om. सहनाववतु सहनो भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहैः ॐ शान्तिः 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 ॐ नमो ब्रह्मादिभ्यो ब्रह्मविद्यासम्प्रदायकर्तृभ्यो वंश ऋषिभ्यो महद्भ्यो नमो गुरुभ्यः ॐ यैरिमे गुरुभिः ॐ गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णुः गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः गुरुः साक्षात् परं ब्रह्म तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः. Let us do Vedic chanting 10 minutes before we do the Gita. Today we are starting Panchama Anuvaka, which has got around 87 or so Anuvakas. Panchama Mandalam. Om Veda Parayanam Rugvedaha Panchama Mandalam Prathama Anuvakat Arabhya. First, second, third we'll see. 36 mantras are there. Around it will take 12 minutes. Yeah. ॐ ॐ अबोध्यग्निः समिधा जनानां प्रतिधेनुमिवायतीमुषासं यह्वा इव प्रभयामुज्जिहानाः प्रभानवः सिस्रतेनाकमच्छ अबोधिहोता यजथाय देवान् ऊर्ध्वो अग्नि सुमना प्रातरस्तात् समिद्धस्य रुषददर्शिपाजो महान् देवस्तमसो निरमोचीत् यदिङ्गणस्य रशनामजिगः शुचिरं ते शुचिभिर्गोभिरग्निः आद्दक्षिणायुज्यते वाजयन्त्युत्थानामूर्ध्वो अदयज्जुहूभिः अग्निमच्छा देवयतां मनांसि चक्षुंषीव सूर्ये सञ्चरन्ते यदीं सुवाते उषसा विरूपे श्वेतो वाजी जायते अग्रे अह्नां जनिष्ठ हि चेन्यो अग्ने अह्नम् अह्नां हितो हितेश्वरुषो वनेशो दमे दमे सप्तरत्ना दधानोऽग्निर्होता निशसाधा यजीयान् अग्निर्होतान्यसीदद्यजीयानुपस्थे मातुः सुरभा उलोके युवा कविः पुरुनिष्ठरुता वा धर्ता धर्ता कृष्टीनामुतमद्य इद्धः प्रणुत्यं विप्रमध्वरेषु साधुमग्निं होतारमीडते नमोभिः आयस्तथा नरोदसीरुतेन नित्यं मृजन्ति वाजिनं घृतेन मार्जाल्यो मृज्यते स्वेदमूनाः कविप्रशस्तो अतिथिः शिवो नः सहस्रशृङ्गो वृषभस्तदोजः विश्वागम् अग्ने सहसा प्रास्यन्यान् प्रसद्यो अग्ने अत्येष्यन्यानः विरस्विर्यस्मै चारुतमो बभूथ ईडेन्यो वपुष्यो विभावा प्रियो विशामतिथिर्मानुषीणाम् तुभ्यं भरन्ति क्षितयो यविष्टबलिमग्ने अन्तित ओत दूरात् आबन्दिष्टस्य सुमतिं चिकिद्धि बृहत्ते अग्ने महि शर्म भद्रम् आद्यरथं भानुमो भानुमन्तमग्ने तिष्ठ यजतेभिः समन्तं विद्वान् पथीनामुर्वन्तरिक्षमेह देवान् हविरद्याय वक्षे अवोचाम कवये मेद्याय वचो वन्दारु वृषभाय वृष्णे गविष्ठिरो नमसा स्तोममग्नौ दिवीव रुक्ममुरुव्यञ्चमश्रेत्. Second one. कुमारं माता युवते समुग्धं गुहा विवर्ति न ददाति भित्रे अनीकमस्य न मिनज्जनास पुरः पश्यन्ति निहितमरतौ कमेतन्तं युवते कुमारं पेशी विवर्षि महिषी जजान पूर्वीर्हि गर्भः शरतो वर्तावश्यं जातं यदसूतमाता हिरण्यदन्तं शुचिवर्णमारात् क्षेत्रादपश्यमायुधा विमानं ददानो अस्मा अमृतं विप्रुक्वतिं त्वत्किं माम् अनिन्द्राः कृणवन्ननुक्ताः क्षेत्रादवश्यं सनुतश्चरन्तं सुमद्यूतन्न पुरु शोभमानौ नता अगृभ्रन्न जनिष्ठहिषः पलिग्नीरिद्युवतयो भवन्ति केमे मर्यकं व्यवन्तः गोभिर्न येषां गोपा अर्णश्चिदास य ईं जगृभुरवते सुजन्त्वा जाति पश्व उपनश्चिकित्वान् वसां राजानं वसतिं जनानावरातयो निदध्युर्मर्थ्येषो ब्रह्माण्यत्रेरवतं सुजन्तु निन्दितारो निन्द्यासो भवन्तो शुनश्चिक्षेपं निदितं सहस्राद्युपादमुञ्चो अशमिष्टहिषः एवास्मदग्ने विमुक्ति पाशान् होतश्चिकित्वयतु निषद्य गृणीयमानो अपहिमदय्येः प्रमे देवानां व्रतपा उवाच इन्द्रो विद्वान् अनुहित्वा चक्षते नाहमग्ने अनुशिष्ट आगाम विज्योतिषा बृहता भात्यग्निराविर्विश्वानि कृणुते महित्वा प्रादेवीर्मायाः सहते दुरेवाः शिशीते शृङ्गे रक्षसे विनिक्षे उत स्वानासो दिविशन्त्वग्ने स्तिग्मा युधा रक्षसे हन्तवाओ मदेचिदस्य प्ररुजन्ति वामान परं ते परिवाधो अदेवीः एतन्ते स्तोमं तु विजात विप्रो रतं न धीरस्वपा अतक्षौ यदीदग्ने प्रतित्वं देवहर्याः स्वर्वतीरप एनादयीम विग्रीवो वृषभो वा वृधानोऽश्वत्रर्यः समजाति वेदः इति मग्निममृता अवोचन् बर्हिष्मते मनवे शर्म यं सद्दविष्मते मनवे शर्म यं सतो थर्ड मंत्र त्वमग्ने वरुणो जायसे यत्त्वं मित्रो भवसि यत्समिद्धः त्वे विश्वे सहस्रपुत्र देवास्त्वमिन्द्रो दाशुषे मर्त्याय त्वमर्यमा भवसि यत्कनीनां नाम स्वधावन् गुह्यं विवर्षि अंजन्ति मित्रं सुदितं न गोभिर्यद्दम्पति समनसा कृणोषि तव श्रिये मरुतो मर्जयन्त रुद्रयत्ते जनीमचारु चित्रम् पदं यद्विष्णोरुपमं निधायितेन पासि गुह्यन्नाम गोनाम् तव श्रिया सुदृशो देवाः पुरुदधाना अमृतं सवन्त होतारमग्निं मनुषो निषेधुर्दशस्यन्त उषिजः शंसमायोः न त्वद्धोता पूर्वो अग्ने यजीयान्न काव्यैः परो अस्ति स्वधावः विशश्च यस्यातिथिर्भवासि स यज्ञेन वनवद्देवमर्तान् वयमग्ने वनुयामत्वोता वसुयावो हविषा बुध्यमानाः वयं समर्ये विदथेष्वह्नां वयं राया सहसस्पुत्रमर्तान् यो न आगो अभ्येनो वरात्यधीदग मग शंसे दधात जहि चिकित्वो अभिषस्तिमेतामग्नेयो नो मर्चयति द्वयेन त्वामस्याविषि देव पूर्वे दूतं कृण्वान अयजन्त हव्यैः संस्ते यदग्न ईयसे रयीणां देवो मर्तैर्वसुभिर्युध्यमानः अवस्मृति पितरं योति विद्वान् पुत्रो यस्ते सहससून ऊहे कदाचिकित्वो अभिचक्षसेनोऽग्ने कदा चिद्यातयासे भूरिनाम वन्दमानो ददाति विदावसो यदि तज्जोषसयासे कुविद्देवस्य सहसा चकान सुम्नमग्निर्वनते वावृधानः त्वमङ्गजरितारम्यविष्टविश्वान्यग्ने दुरितातिवर्षे स्तेन अदृशन् रिपभो जनासोऽज्ञातकेता ऊर्जिना अभूवन् इमे यामान् सस्त्वद्रिग भुवनस्वमे वातदिदागो अवाचि नाहायमग्निरविशस्तयेनो नरीशते वा वृधानपराधात् ओम शांति 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 वंडरफुल ना थ्री मंत्रास अनुवाकास we could chant. Yes, friends, Bhagavad Gita, 10 things we have seen, each one according to three gunas or three types. Tamasic, Rajasic, we have to know to reject from our life. Sattvic, we have to know to practice them. So, Anna, Yajna, Dana, Tapa, Tyaga, then Jnanam, then Karma, then Karta, then Buddhi, then Dhruti. These are the 10 things. Yesterday we started seeing, as the Lord is guiding us, that the happiness, the Sukha, also is three types, according to three gunas. So therefore, know and reject the Rajasic, Tamasic happinesses, and know and try to gain the Sattvika happiness. But even this is also not ultimate. The ultimate is Brahmananda only. But even in Vyavahara, better go for Sattvika. So what is that Sattvika Sukha? Today we'll study in short. Right? Now let us chant the mantra number 36 2 times and 37 4 times. Om Sri Krishna Sharanam Mama Sri Geetha Sharanam Mama Sri Vyasa Sharanam Mama Sri Sadguru Sharanam Mama Sri Krishna Sharanam Mama Sri Krishna Sharanam Mama Sharanam Mama Sharanam Mama Om Sri Krishna Parabrahmane Namaha Srimad Bhagavad Gita अथ अष्टादशोऽध्यायः मोक्षसन्न्यासयोगः षट्त्रिंशतिसप्तत्रिंशतितमौ श्लोकौ श्रीभगवानुवाच ॐ ॐ सुखं त्विदानीं त्रिविधं शृणु मे भरतर्षभ अभ्यासाद् रमते यत्र दुःखान्तं च निगच्छति अगेन सुखं त्विदानीं त्रिविधं शृणु मे भरतर्षभ अभ्यासाद् रमते यत्र दुःखान्तं च निगच्छति. Now the Satvik Sukha told in 37. श्रीभगवानुवाच श्रीभगवानुवाच यत्तदग्रे विषमिव यत्तदग्रे विषमिव यत्तदग्रे विषमिव यत्तदग्रे विषमिव परिणामे अमृतोपमम् परिणामे अमृतोपमम् परिणामे अमृतोपमम् परिणामे अमृतोपमम् तत्सुखं सात्विकं प्रोक्तम् तत्सुखं सात्विकं प्रोक्तम् तत्सुखं सात्विकं प्रोक्तम् तत्सुखं सात्विकं प्रोक्तम् आत्मबुद्धिप्रसादजम् 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 आत्मबुद्धिप्रसादजम्. Together, श्रीभगवानुवाच यत्तदग्रे विषमिव परिणामे अमृतोपमम् तत्सुखं सात्विकं प्रोक्तम् आत्मबुद्धिप्रसादजम्. Again, श्रीभगवानुवाच यत्तदग्रे विषमिव परिणामे अमृतोपमम् तत्सुखं सात्विकं प्रोक्तम् आत्मबुद्धिप्रसादजम्. So be carefully, attentively listen. Only 10, 15, 12 minutes, 10 minutes. The first, Hey Bharatarshabha, a best among the Bharatiyas. Rishabha among Bharatiya. Arjuna is addressed by the Lord. Yesterday we told you the meaning of it. So to say each of us should become Rishabha in the Bharata Mata. How? By gaining the knowledge, living life according to knowledge. Ye Bharatarshava, Idanim Srunu. Now I am going to tell you, listen. What is that? Sukham Trividham. Even Sukha also three types depending on three gunas. So Sukham tu Idanim Trividham Shrunu me Bharatarshava. He Bharatarshava me Shrunu Idanim Trividham Sukham. From me you listen right now the three types of Sukha. In that, two things we have to understand. One is what? Abhyasat Ramate Yatra. It is by our abhyasa only we start getting the sukha in them. But ultimately, the sukha is there in Paramatma only, not in these things. These are all are the what you call reflected sukhas only. But because of the habit, they appear to be giving sukhas. But yet, even in them also, the sattvika is better than the other two. So, abhyasad ramate yatra is a sentence very difficult to understand. It means what? Even in these so-called things, the sukha is Paramatma sukha only, but we think that sukha is coming from here, and we also feel that it is giving sukha because adhyasa. And in that, what you have to catch is the tamasika rajasika mein sukha se zyada nuksan zyada hai. Problems are more. Yet, because of the abhyasa, it is appearing to give sukha. But later on, it gives so much dukkha, like all the drinks, addictions, excessive sleeps. So they are giving sukha because of abhyasa. But actually, they give us regret and guilt and failure in life, loss of health, loss of money. So what is to be done then? Stop the abhyasa of them. Then you don't go for that sukha. Then that consequent dukkhas you will not go through. Same way, Satvika Sukha has got a better Sukha. In its consequence, the problems are less. But we have never done the Abhyasa of it. Therefore, do the Abhyasa and start enjoying that Abhyasa. Start enjoying that Satvika Sukha through the Abhyasa. सो अभ्यास एंड दैट सात्विक सुख के लिए जो सात्विक कर्म करते हैं, दैट विल हेल्प यू फॉर द फर्दर एवोल्यूशन. फाइनली तो सुख आनंद इज ओनली इन रियलाइजिंग परमात्मा. Okay, second one is what? In this way, from the tamasic to the rajasic to the sattvic, and then gunatita. When you reach to, in pursuing the sukha, dukkha antam cha nigacchati, dukkha ka anta nischayena gacchati, you can really make a total elimination of the dukkha in your life. But in that, the process is from tamasic to the rajasic to the sattvic, and go beyond sattvic through the shastra meditation into the paramatma sukha. That is gunatita and not sukha but ananda. And that is our own nija atma swarupa. Therefore, it is shashvata. It will not go away. And the one who stations in it, he doesn't need the sattvic, rasic, tamasic sukha to make him sukhi. They are not required at all. And the one who has not realized Paramatma, to him only these three sukhas. In that also, the one who has not got the habit of the sattvic sukha, he gets addicted to the rajasic sukha, and that is destructive. And the other ones, they get addicted to the tamasic sukha. There is some sukha coming because of abhyasa, but otherwise, that's only destructive. Very clear? Now, अभ्यासाद् रमते यत्र दुःखान्तं च निगच्छति सुखं तु इदानीं त्रिविधं हे वरदर्शव मे शृणु. So I am telling you, my dear Arjuna. So these two words, which is a new knowledge to you, remember it. What is that? Abhyasad ramate. Second is gradually from the tamasic to the gunatita sukha, we have to evolve. Abhyasad ramate. That the terrible negative abhyasas. Like somebody is enjoying the sleep. But see, sleep is a tamasic sukha. The one who goes on sleeping, how can he achieve the greater things? But why the sukha coming in nidra? Because abhyas. Then don't do the abhyasa. Stop that excessive sleep. You can see that seeking for the nidra sukha goes away. Seeking extra nidra sukha. Then that time you can use for the rajasic sukha or sattvic sukha or the gunatita sukha. You can try for it. This word is very crucial. I am telling you 10 times. Abhyasad ramate. Like you are with your friends, hours together sitting. Kitna maja aata hai. What is maja there, bewakoof? You are wasting your time, energy, and that fellow's energy. दिमाग है तुमको, बट फिर भी क्यों मजा आ रहा है? अभ्यास रमत. That is because of abhyas. And mind, when it gets habituated, even to the worst of the things, it gets happiness in it and it doesn't want to give up. That's called all addictions. One or two, you and I are addicted to one or two things, and all non spiritual people are addicted to the whole thing called as samsara. इसमें अभ्यास के कारण थोड़ा रमण मिलता है. अदर देन दैट इट इज ओनली सुइसाइडल सेल्फ डिस्ट्रॉइंग ओनली. What is the suicidal and self-destroying? That we are becoming unfit for our spiritual evolutions. More than that, what else self-destruction chahiye? What else suicide chahiye? You as a human being born in Hinduism and Sanatana Dharma, Bharata Mata, if we are not pursuing the Paramatma Prapti, anything else we are doing is destroying ourselves only. That is suicidal. But why are we doing? Because in that the maja aa raha hai. What sort of maja in that? Only abhyas ke karan. Really, there is no maja, there is saja only. And what is the saja? One is we are going away from Paramatma. Second, we are addicted to them. Third, whenever they are not available, we are frustrated and miserable. Fourth, again to get it to any type of any lower level, we are ready to fall down. Like the drugs addict. अभ्यासाद रमते. अब उसको पैसे सारा खर्च हो गया, माता पिता से हो गया, सारे से gold and ornaments he has sold. Now he takes loan from everybody and finally he starts becoming a chore. But still is enjoying drugs. That joy is out of abhyasa. Otherwise, in the whole process, if you see, it is destroying the health, it is destroying money, it's destroying self-respect, the pride, the social responsibility or respect, and the main goals to satyanash ho gaya. Paramatma ki dur baat. Even he cannot do his naukari. It is your self-destroying. I am explaining again and again. Abhyasad ramate. We want to have the real sukha, not abhyasa sukha. The real sukha is in Atma only. Even if the abhyasa sukha we have, we should have that sukha which has no negative repercussions. And that is there in only sattvika sukha, not rajasic tamasic. This much is enough. Now, what is Satvika Sukha? Bhagavan says very clearly, beautiful. He says, Yat tat agre vishamiva pariname amrutopama. Yat agre vishamiva. That which in the beginning appears to be giving so much dukkha, just like we have consumed the visha. But pariname, in its later on result, it is not visha but amrutopamam. It is like nectar only. Amruta. Tat sukham satvikam. He is not particularly telling, he is giving us the general definition. Tat sukham satvikam prokta. Okay. And that is born out of the Atma Buddhi Prasadajam. That what's that Atma Buddhi Prasadajam? Tomorrow we'll discuss in detail. We will focus on the first part today. Yattad agre vishamiva pariname amrutopam. Now, this, if you and I have caught it, no, we are the most intelligent and luckiest also. Generally, we want pleasures first, then don't think about the pains which come later on. But the intelligence is the other way around. That go through all the pains in the beginning, later on, so that you can enjoy the pleasure. Like you all youngsters, it's like a visha for you to go to schools, colleges regularly. It is like a visha for you to do the studies, to prepare for your exams. It is a visha for you to enter into the Naukri and job. Therefore, you never want to do it. But among you, some people go through that visha type of treatment. Now, see the parinama for them? A great job, lots of salary, lot of respect in the world. Is it not Amrutopama? Batao. Is it not like nectar that you are respected by all lot of money? See, you can compare the same two students life. After 25, 30 years, देखो, hardships he has gone through. Now, after who did not take that vision and he went for the Amrita, like, I will enjoy, I'll watch TV, I'll sleep. For him, because of no naukri, no salary, no career, etc., after 30 years, for him, life is Vishasamana, no Amrita there. There is no money, no position, nobody to respect. So, agre vishamiva pariname amrutopama. Everything like morning, 5 o'clock getting up. It is like visha only. I can't get up only, I want to sleep. Then you throughout life sleep like that only what to do. But by the chance you got up, mano, like a visha still, that 1 hour you have done exercise and all, how healthy the body remains as, how active the mind will be. 1 extra hour you have got in your life to achieve your own goals. Is it not Amrita? Like this, all this Satvika Sukham. Like in your own, in front of you, the dining table, may 10 items are put. All you want to eat. Even one item, two items, not eating like a wisher to you. And that also, इतना मुझे खाने को मन होता है, यहाँ तक खाओ. Isn't it? But if you go to that wisher treatment of not eating all of them, only selecting two or three, that also minimum quantity, it is like a wisher. तो सब फ्रीली फोकट में मिल रहा है, कौन बर्दाश्त कर सकते हैं बिना खाए? But still, if has one gone through the pariname amrutopamam, you will have a healthy happiness only later on. But not thinking that like a amruta mankar, सारा चीजें वो खा लिया मानो. After that, you see the visha in his stomach. The stomach is upset, diarrhea is there. So many oils are consumed, indigestion also happens. For 3 or 4 days, he is out of the health only. Is it not visha samana? Everything you go to a temple, it is like a visha. But really go there, pray to the Lord, tune to Him, His blessings come. Is it not like Amrita? Like serving the parents, being obedient to them. It's like a visha to you. But in spite of that, really controlling yourself, you really have loved them, served them. Kalko, when they die, they are elder, they die. When you look back, don't you feel happy that when they were alive, I loved them, I served them? वो अमृत की तरह होता है कि नहीं? That also for a sensitive fellow. A non-sensitive fellow, while living also, you will trouble them. After dying, he doesn't even remember them. That type of rascals are growing nowadays, ungrateful to the parents only. That's some stupid fellows because the education system is not teaching all of them. The movies are not teaching. The society is not teaching. In the constitution, it is not much there. In the pledge, it may be there. And I respect my teachers, elders, and parents, and respect everyone and treat them with courtesy. Likha hai, lekin who is practicing it? That's the worst period that's going on. People are running behind Artha, the money, Kama, the Bhoga. They are not valuing even the small little values of respecting parents, respecting brothers, sisters, looking at them enemy only, casually मिलते हैं साल में एक बार अपने भाई बहनों से क्या नालायक लोग हो गए रे बाबा worst it is change it is your generation you have to rectify the stupid mistakes done by our generation my generation that given value to the money matter and bhoga and forgetting the beautiful joy of being in our respectful reverential service to our parents grandparents and all, isn't it? I'm just giving an example and that's got a little bit extended. So these are all the sattvas. Like now you coming to the class, it is like visha only, sitting 1 hour. Visha, Mahavisha, not only to you, to me also. But Pariname, when I go out of this class, even though I have not taken my lunch, still it is what is the time? 4:30 हो गया. Breakfast भी नहीं किया मैंने अभी तक. But there is a Visham, Pariname Amritam. Today I could talk to my children, I could speak to them Geeta and all. वो तो अमृत समान है मुझे. In between, the beginning only, thinking that is Amrita, I don't do this class, I only eat and sleep like my fellow. Then I will not have the Amrita feeling later, is wasted. Then the Lord says, Bhavi, this fellow is undeserving. Then he will, instead of giving me a birth as human being, that too in India as Sanatan Dharmi, he will make me a buffalo, a donkey only. So are you evolving or devolving? In this way, all these positive values, hard works, living the life of Niti Niyama, and spirituality especially, they're all Vishamiva Agre. But Pariname, they're all Amruta Upamam. All that Sukha is Sattvic Sukha. Seek that Sattvika Sukha. Doing yoga, jogging, exercise, like a Visha only in the morning. But every day you do 4 5 months, how flexible, how fit the body becomes. Is it not Amrutopamam? On the other hand, sleeping like buffalo, no walking, no exercise, then the whole stomach bulged out, fats everywhere, and all unwanted things accumulated in every cell of the body. By the age of 35 only, this pain, that pain here, pain there, pain everywhere. Is it a worthy life? बुद्धू लोग बताओ. Everything like you fall in ditch of love with your some stupid girl or boy, and all the emotions, all attachment, all nonsense, and make your parents also miserable, not do your career properly. ये पहले अमृत की तरह है लेकिन बाद में विषम ही हुआ. All nonsense if you keep away because you are good only when you join college, but you see the other stupid fellows who are spoiled by their seniors. Instead of getting carried away, even though it looks like Visha, don't talk to anyone, don't unnecessarily mingle with anyone. Just listen to the class, go to a library, study your subjects, master them. Then you'll be pariname amritopamam it is. When you look back, you will enjoy it. So हमें परिणाम में अमृत रूपी सुख होना चाहिए, not the शुरू में अमृत but later on विष. युत्तदग्रे विषमिव परिणामे अमृतोपमम तत्सुखम सात्विकम. So I think I have given you sufficient examples. Now you ponder over them. Tomorrow, what is the meaning of Atma Buddhi Prasadajam? We talk about it. And this should open up your intellects to the understanding and conviction about the glory of living a noble, positive life, including spiritual. It is very hard, tough now. You have to forego so many pleasures or temporary sukhas. But later on, they give Amrita. Now, you all who are coming regularly to Geeta, so there is Amrita Swarupa now. They know every chapter, the essence of it. In that, how Bhagavan has guided Arjuna and through him to all of us. So many of the wisdom, so many of the knowledges. With this, every crisis, every problem, every situation you can sort out, you can tackle. You can get all the inner abilities, talents created. You can manifest them. You can use them for your outer goals, serving the world, spirituality. Amrita Samana, it's a huge bhandar of knowledge we studied last 800 days, 780 days. It was Visha to come to the class every day, but it is Amrutopamam Pariname. Pariname is consequence. So yattad agre vishamiva pariname amrutopamam. Tat sukham satvikam proktam. Small anything like somebody has scolded you or cheated you. It's a visha to tolerate that pain and forgive that fellow. But if you go through that and forgive, later on amrutopamam, your mind, you congratulate yourself that I could forgive that fellow. I could withstand to that misery. Instead of that, you retaliate with him, fight with him, then he will also do the same thing. Then the life becomes so complicated. Agre Vishamiva, Pariname Amrutobamam, that Sukham is Satvik. Thank you. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Sri Ganeshaya Namaha. Om Sri Janaki Vallabho Vijayate. Sri Ramacharitamanasa. Panchama Sopana. Sundara Kandaha. So yesterday we were seeing better Vibhishanji telling Ravana about give up all the kama, krodha, mada, lobha, and do the seva to Lord Rama, which all the saints and sages do. You also, from becoming a sinner, you become a saint. Do Rama upas, Rama seva. Then he told yesterday, he don't underestimate Lord Rama. He is not a Nara, he is not a Bhupala, he is the Ishvara only. He is Kalaka Kala only. Then the Nirguna Rupame, he is the Brahma Aja Satchidananda. Ityal. So about the Rama, the Tattvajnana, Rama's Ishwaratva, and Rama's Avatara Rahasya, all that Vibhishana is reminding Ravana so that Ravana refrains from that work or returns back Mother Sita and saves himself. So for us also, remember Lord Rama or Krishna or Shiva to be Parabrahma Tattva, to be the Ishvara, to be such manifestations to protect the world and Dharma. If we do the Dharma, they will save us, take care of us. If we do the Dharma, first they destroy us. है ना, जैसे आप कोई भी खाने पे बैठते हो, कोई भी अनवांटेड चीज है फर्स्ट उसको फेंक देते हो. In the same way, when the Lord knows that we are a dharmic, first He'll throw us away because He comes to establish Dharma through the dharmic people. So, should we be removed by the Lord or should we be blessed or loved by the Lord? Hey Ravana, understand. So, that portion will chant. Okay. तात राम नहीं नर भूपाल भुवनेश्वर कालहु कर काल ब्रह्म अनामय अज भगवंत व्यापक अजित अनादि अनंत गोद्विज धेनु देव हितकारी कृपा सिंधु मानुष तनुधारी जनरंजन भंजन खल भ्राता वेद धर्म रक्षक सुनु भ्राता ताहि बयरु तजिनाहि यमाता प्रणतारति भंजन रघुनाथ देहुनाथ प्रभु कहु देहि भजहु राम बिनु हेतु सनेहि शरण गए प्रभु ताहु न त्यागा विश्वद्रोह कृत अगज ही लागा जासु नाम त्रय तापन सावन सोई प्रभु प्रगट समुझ जिय रावण बार बार पद लागऊं विनय करऊं दस शीस परिहरि मान मोह मद भजहु कोसलाधीस मुनि पुलस्ति निज शिष्य सन कहीं पठई यह बात तुरत सुमय प्रभु सन कही पाई सु अवसर तात सियावर रामचंद्र की जय पवन सुत हनुमान की जय उमापति महादेव की जय बोलो भाई सब संतन की जय सतगुरुनाथ महाराज की जय. So beautiful one. Tata Rama nahi nara bhupala. Rama is not merely a human being or a kshatriya or a raja only. Who is he? Bhuvaneshwara, the lord of the entire Brahmanda. Kalahu kara kala. He is a kala ke kala mahakala. Then, from the reality standpoint, Brahma is the Shuddha Brahma only. Anamaya, where there is no Maya or Avidya. Aja, unborn, undying. Bhagavanta, he is the Bhagavan. Then Vyapaka, all pervading. Ajita, invincible. Anadi, beginning, karanaless. Ananta, endless. That Brahma alone is Ishvara. Now that Ishvara alone is come as the avatara, that's what is Rama. That's what is said in the today's Chaupai. Ki go dvija dhenu deva hitakari. The Lord Rama takes avatara to protect the dharma by protecting these four. Go, the cows. Cows means all the cattle sampada. Those days the sampada was the cattle only. And go, cow is said to be giving us everything along with having all devatas in it. When we worship the Gomata, all devata worship is done in it. Therefore, Go Hita Lord Rama comes. Second is Dvija. Dvija means Brahmana. If the Brahmana is there, not there, uh, mm, sorry, Go means Prithvi. Prithvi ke Rakshana. Go also means Bhuma. Prithvi, Go also means the cow. So Go means here the Bhumata. Gam, कहते हैं ना Gam Vindati Prithvi. So Prithvi के रक्षण के लिए he comes. हाँ, नारायण. And then second is Dvija, that is Brahmana. If the Brahmanas are not there, who will tell us what is Nitya, Niti, Dharma, Dharma, Papa, Punya, Bandha, Moksha? So Dvija Hita, Bhagavan comes. Third is Dhenu, we have told you just now, the cows and all to protect. Fourth one is Deva Hitakari, for the Devatas to protect. So to protect devatas, to protect the dhenu, the cows, to protect the brahmanas, to protect the prithvi, the Lord comes. Krupa Sindhu Manusha Tanudhari. The ocean of compassionate Lord Vishnu Narayana took this Manushya Tanu. So don't underestimate him. He's Parabrahma also, he's Ishvara also, he's a Kalke Kal also, and he has taken the Nara Avatara to do the protection of these four. Not only that, Janaranjana, whoever are his bhaktas, he will bless them with the best of everything. Janaranjana. Not only that, Bhanjana Kala Vrata. Vrata means group of. Kala means negative. The group of negative Rakshasas, Dushtas who are there, who are troubling Dharma, who are troubling Go, Dvija, Dhenu, and Devata, that Kala unke liye Bhanjana. To destroy those negative people, Bhagavan comes. So Bhagavan comes for the Dushta Shikshana, Bhagavan comes for the Sister Rakshana, Bhagavan comes for Go, Dvija, Dhenu, Deva Hita. Through all of that, what he does? Veda Dharma Rachaka. He is a protector of the Vaidika Dharma. In that Vaidika Dharma, the Vedas teach us the Pravritti Dharma, in what way when we execute outside, higher and greater happinesses come to us of different worlds. The Gita, the Vedas also teach the Nivrutti Dharma through Upanishads, how to discover our own inner infinite Paramatma. So I say Veda Dharma Rachaka. Sunu Bhrata, O brother Ravana, listen about the Rama's glory like this and understand it. Therefore, Tahi Bayaru Taji, give up the Vaira Bhava, the enmity with Rama, Naiya Matha. So do you pranam with your head at his feet. And what is Rama? Pranata Arati Bhanjana Raghunatha. The Raghunatha is the destroyer of the Arati, Dukkha of whoever does pranams to him and surrenders to him. Therefore, Dehu Natha Prabhu Kahu Vaidehi. Oh, my dear Lord, Ravana, that Sita ji Mata ko give back to Rama. Then Bhajahu Rama Vinuhetu Sanehi. Having given back Sita Mata to Rama, do his bhajana. Rama is Vinuhetu Sanehi. He loves all of us without anything he expects from us. To such Rama, give back Sita ji and do the bhajana seva to him. And then one more topic, Saranagaye Prabhu Tahuna Tyaga. Whoever goes in surrender to the Lord, Bhagavan will not give him up, he will take care of him. And all this knowledge, Vibheeshana has got fully in him, conviction also in him, and that is telling his brother Ravana. And all that Rama being Sarvantaryami, he knows it. They were in the next portion when we'll see Vibhishana going to surrender to Rama. All what Vibhishana taught to Ravana, we can see Rama really taking Vibhishana in his care. Even in the Yuddha, when the Ravana shoots Shakti Aida to kill this Vibhishana, Sri Ramji goes and receives it and protects him. That's the meaning of Sharana Gaye Prabhu Tahu Na Tyaga. When you go in surrender to the Lord, He will not give you up, He will take care of you. This in Ramayana comes as Sakrudeva Prapannaya Tavasmiti Chayachate Avayam Sarabhutebhyaha Tadami Tadvrutam Mama. Once you surrender to me, I'll give you fearlessness from everybody, I'll protect you. So, Vishwadroha Kruta Agajahilaga. Somebody has done as big as a papa of troubling the entire world. Still, if he surrenders once and once for all totally, Lord will not give him up. He will take care of him. And then Jasu Nama Trayatapana Savana. That Lord Rama, whose name itself destroys all the Adi Bhautika, Adi Devika, Adhyatmika difficulties. Soyi Prabhu Pragata, Samuju Jia Ravana. In your heart, understand that Lord Rama, that Paramatma only is Prakata in the form of this Lord Rama. So don't underestimate him. He's Sakshat Paramatma. Don't do any gustaki. Just surrender to him. Do service to him. Even though you have done all mistakes, he'll forgive you. This is what the glorious teaching done by Vibheeshana to the Ravana in all of us also. Who are forgetting Rama, who are fighting with Rama, who are owning the Prakriti of Rama as ours and wanting to involve in it. Isn't it? So we have to learn all these things. Become Sharanagata to Paramatma by knowing what is He. Then we'll see by His blessings, all the negativities are gone, all forgivenesses come, all the empowerments come. We'll be succeeding up to reaching to the Ramas Saketa Loka, even beyond we discover our oneness with it. And one word here used is Sharanagati. What is Sharanagati? Either tomorrow we'll talk about it or when Vibhishana does Sharanagati to Rama, शायद हम उस समय पढ़ेंगे इस बात को. No, this is what every youngster should be taught about his devotion to Paramatma, his service to Paramatma, and in doing all the variety of positive duties, never getting succumbed to the Artha Kama Asakti, which corrupts our understanding and the mind with all the viruses, thereafter become a liability to the world. Wonderful discussion. Then there are two dohas in which Sri Vibhishanji concludes his teaching to Ravana. Ravana will not listen. He will just kick Vibhishana on. Vibhishana says, "Chal, theek hai, main ja raha hu." Thus Vibhishana goes to Rama to Saranagati. Yaha, one Vibhishana goes, one good person was there, he has also gone. Nobody to protect her. And this Ravana and all of them, the Vanaras make the bridge, they come, they finish. All of that will be in the next Yuddha Kanda, which we are not going to study. Our contract is only to do the Sundara Kanda of this Tulsi Ramayana. और उसके बाद प्रभु चाहे तो देखेंगे. तुम लोग पढ़ लो. आइडिया तो दिया मैंने, हमने कैसे एक शास्त्रों को पढ़ा जाता है. So with this idea, study, revel in gaining more and more knowledge, live life according to that knowledge, keep on evolving, not devolving. Thank you. Om Durjana Sajjano Bhuyat, Sajjana Shanti Mapniyat, Shanto Mochit Bandevya, Muktaschanyan Vimochet, Astama Sadgamaya, Tamasoma Jyotirgamaya, Murtyor Mamurtangamaya, Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachate, Purnasa Purnamada Purnamima Vashishate, Om Shanti Shanti Shanti, Hari Om Sri Guru Pyo, Paramarshibhyo Parabrahmanesh Matriyam Tatsat, ब्रह्मार्पण श्री कृष्णचंद्र भगवान विजय गीता माता विजय वेदव्यास भगवान विजय रामायण रामचंद्र भगवान विजय रामायण महाशास्त्र विजय वाल्मीकि तुलसीदास भगवान की जय. बोलो वैसे संतन की जय. सतगुरुनाथ महाराज की जय. आज के आनंद की जय. पार्वती पते हर हर महादेव सर्वत्र गोविंद नाम संकीर्तन गोविंदा गोविंद जानकी जीवन स्मरण जय राम राम में श्री आदि पराशक्ति माता की जय. समस्त श्रोता भक्त से उपासक जिज्ञासु धर्म संस्थापक मोक्ष मुक्तगण की जय. भारत माता की जय. सनातन धर्म की जय. वैदिक हैंदव संस्कृति की जय. अध्यात्म जीवन विधान की जय. समस्त युवा श्रोता मंडल की जय. थैंक यू.